Hey, Ormsby Heights Church family, it's Pastor Bobby today. We are so excited about this weekend as we regather for services here at Ormsby Heights. Of course, you already know we have 3 services available. That is a Saturday night cautious service at 6:30. There's also going to be 2 services on Sunday morning at 8:45 and 10:45. We can't wait to see you here and can't wait to see what the Lord's got in store. Just wanted to talk to you a little bit today about the entry and the exit and just kind of our procedures while we are here, as we know this is a very much different time than when we left a few weeks ago. So first of all, you'll see as you come into the parking lot, you will see a security team that is here for us, and they are here for all of our safety. And so they will be greeting you, and they will also be assisting you to find a spatially suitable parking spot. Once that's happened, and once you exit from your vehicle and come on up to the worship center, you'll see the sanctuary, the doors leading into the foyer of the sanctuary are open. It'll be touch-free, so all you will need to do is just kind of walk on in and come on in with us. As you come into the foyer, you're going to see an area of these first 2 doors, a lane that is cleared for you to enter, and you'll also be greeted by a greeter. The greeter will walk you to an appropriate entry door. And we have 3 of those entry doors. This is our first set of entry doors, and of course we have a second set and a third set on down the hallway. So please remember, just for your safety and your convenience, to stay with your usher or your greeter as they walk you to the door, and they will park you in a position. For instance, if they park you in this first door, there are tape marks that are on the floor to keep us 6 feet or so away from one another spatially. And remember, we'll just kind of walk up like we would at our neighborhood store. We'll wait till it's our turn, and we will be greeted inside as well and ushered to our seat, like you're at a wedding or that kind of thing maybe. Once you go into your seat, and we'll just walk in this door as an example. And once you're inside, you'll see the greeter or the usher will walk you to an appropriate seat. They'll sit you down seat you at your seat, and then once you are seated, with you and or your family, you'll be seated and you will be preparing for worship. Of course, the doors are going to open 15 minutes ahead of each worship service. So keep that in mind, that it will not be available inside. That is for a couple of reasons. We need to take time to appropriately clean and prepare this facility so that it is safe, sanitized, and prepared for you and your family and all of our other worshipers. So as you're seated here, feel free to raise a hand, greet, wave one another. We are asking at this time to limit those hugs and handshakes, as we really can't go there at this point. But we would appreciate you remaining seated so that you can allow others to come in and also be safely seated with their families. You'll have opportunity to worship at that point. We are so thankful that the Lord is allowing at least this step. This is a wonderful first step back for us. So once worship concludes, then what? Okay, so as we conclude with worship and we are waiting for a greeter to come get us, they will safely move us on out just as they helped us in. We'll head on out to the foyer, and honestly, we ask that we just keep the process moving so that it's as smooth as possible. And one thing I did want to remind you of is to remember, we're going to do the very best to keep you safe, healthy, orderly as you enter, so it's a wonderful worship experience. We do have hand sanitizer here that's available if you need it. We have gloves. We also have masks, disposable masks. You're welcome to take those with you. as you would head on out to the parking lot as you enter. But up on entry, please do recall, it's very important that we are sensitive to everyone. So we would ask, as you enter, you would have a mask on. As you exit, you would have a mask on. That's highly recommended and would be appreciated on our part. Also, we want to remind you, we will have a bathroom available if you need it. If you don't, that's great as well. Feel free to use it at home before you come, and that will help our clean team as they continue to work on that. We also have here at the Welcome Center, you'll see that that's not really going to be available at this time because this is our first step back, and we're going to do what we can as we phase in to allow new things to be part of that process. Also, as you exit into the parking lot, please remember to exit smoothly and orderly and continue moving to your vehicle. Feel free to throw a hand up and tell somebody how much you love them or happy birthday or whatever you need to tell them. But also remember there will be other services and folks, and there are other responsibilities that our volunteers will have. We just want to remind you it's very important as well to sign up for these services. You'll need to contact our church office at 447-6867 or go online at ormsbyheights.com. Well, we're so appreciative of you. We're so excited to see you. And just one final reminder, be patient. Be patient with one another. Be patient with us. And love one another as we're commanded to do. Part of that may be an example just even as you would enter the worship service. Be cordial and agreeable. A greeter may put you in an area that you're not used to being in, or maybe it's not your normal spot, but please be sensitive to the fact we are trying our very best to make sure everyone is seated, and the main thing is we can all love and worship God together. Thanks so much. Appreciate you being here and just listening to this information for us, and we can't wait to see you, Ormsby Heights, this weekend.